Adam Russell on special comments alongside Ben Chapman, Adam Saricaoglu, Travis Posnahovsky, Michael Pipichelli and Damien Peck for this grand final.
It's another ball up Brown. Got it down beautifully to Barbudo, who'll send the ball.
This could be it.
He takes the one-hander.
There you go.
He's going to kick his 100th from point-blank range. They're all getting around. Everyone's streaming down. He's going to go back. He's going to soak up as much time.
Look at all the Keilor players getting down.
He should soak up as much time. I would. So from point-blank range, Dean Galea. He salutes. He's got it. That's 100. And we have one kid run onto the ground. The anticlimax of just one kid.
Hello and welcome to our season finale edition of EDFL Web TV. I'm Adem Saricaoglu, coming to you from the Pascoe Vale Hotel. What a year it's been, full of drama, and the grand final was a real interesting one at Windsor Hill on Saturday. Congratulations to Mick's men, the Keilor Football Club, their first flag since 2008. It was a methodical performance against Aberfeldie at the home of EDFL football, Windsor Hill. Here are the highlights of the 2016 Strathmore Community Bank Premier Division Grand Final.
Poz has got one of those as well.
Got one of those. Nice fresh one.
The two crew.
So the dipping pocket, Kennedy, for the first score of today, comes in, umpire likes it, Keilor, they've got the first of the grand final. Mabon smacks it down, Catapan, he's been sitting there all by himself, he's got a huge left foot, gets hold of it, it's not going to make the distance. And then there's a mark to Abbas in the goal square. Primary school end, comes in, goes the banana and kicks it. Abbas have their first for the afternoon and they're back within a point. So Dean Galea from 15 metres out, as good as directly in front, bread and butter for him. Comes in, drills it.
There's one of 5.
2-1-13 and 1 straight 6. That's before this kick from Cam Sharp. Tough angle, right foot, goal umpire won't move. There's your reply for Aberfeldie.
Perfect.
2 straight 12 to 2-1-13. It's an arm wrestle early at Windsor Hill.
It's not going to him though. He had a mismatch. Ball inside 50 on the ground. Galea's taken it on his knees.
What happened there? He'd outbodied, he pushed Allen out of the way, fell over, was on the ground, and the ball fell into his breadbasket. You know, we talk about protecting the drop zone. I don't think he was doing that deliberately then.
So Dean Galea from 35 metres out. Drills it. He's got 2. And Keilor hit back.
Up by McGuinness, threw the ball up. Barbudo was in tight quarters. No room whatsoever for anyone to work in. Quick handball out. Baffy on the outside. The right boot. There's another one for Keilor. That
was that forward pressure again we were talking about, boys, wasn't it? You know, the stuck tackle inside 50 that created the ball to spill out. Handball out. Goal.
5 metres in from the behind post. We are 26 minutes into this opening term. We've had 6 goals kicked, 4 of it for Keilor. Make that 5! Luke Cartelli gets another one. Cartelli's been good. Goes towards half forward. Laurie lost his footing. Hards has the best chance to get it here. Laurie got back up. Now a high snap from McGuane. Good luck marking that, Dean Galea.
He has!
He has!
No.
He could have 4 before quarter time.
He's only kicked the 2 though.
He could have 3 before quarter time. But we've had goals in quick succession. He could still have 4 if he gets this one and we get another quick clearance out of the middle. Would have been high enough to hit the roof had we been under the lid at Etihad. All eyes on Dean Galea. For goal number 98 of the season goes bang. 6-4-40 for Keilor. Aberfeldie 3 straight 18. It's looking ominous early at Windsor Hill.
Doing defensively inside 50 is the really important thing.
So back in the middle yet again. And then coming out, that's too high. Barbudo will take the free kick. Just give the handball off to Joyce. Joyce runs to about 70, sends the ball. Galea, he's got it. Galea, Chief.
Hey, you got the Tatoto numbers?
From about 45 degree angle. It's coming back. It's there.
No way.
Split the middle. He's kicked 4.
Did play in last year's grand final. We go inside 50. Out the back is Blackwell. This will be a much needed one. The tackle came.
How good was it?
And the dribbler hit the post. Dylan Joyce, good handball to the voice. Here's a chance for the Blues just inside 50. Right foot's on its way. Galea's not in the region, but Luke McGuane is. He takes the mark. He'll be put on an angle.
The Keilor cheer squad, they've migrated down to the goal kicking end.
Yep, 45-degree angle, but the distance is only 5 metres. Luke McGuane converts. That's the first goal of the second term.
It's another ball up. Brown got it down beautifully to Barbudo, who'll send the ball.
This could be it.
Galea. He takes the one-hander. There you go. He's going to kick his 100th from point-blank range. Dean Galea. He salutes. He's got it. That's 100. And we have one kid run onto the ground. The anticlimax.
He goes inboard for Allen. Sting just out of it for the time being, but Abbas need to start converting. We go inside 50. Sharps in front of Reamers. Now it falls to Zach Hislop. Kyle can get his name in the book. Right foot snap goal.
He'll kick from about 35, 45-degree angle. They desperately need this one. Comes in. Umpire likes it. He likes it. Everyone likes it. If they're an Abbas fan.
As we look at this, there is no players in the Aberfeldie forward.
Cartelli went for mark at a century. Out the back was Noy. Didn't take the mark, by the way, Cartelli. We go towards the square. Dean Galea looking for 101. It got fisted away out of bounds. Boundary throw in left forward pocket.
Towards the primary school end, though, and it might affect this kick.
So Nick Catapan, man on the marks, 48. He kicks 51. Starts it out left. It looks good. Looks great. Hits the back fence on the full, and Abbas needed that one.
Keeler's push one back, boys.
Kapalia's going to send them inside 50. That might work out. The youngster, 16 years of age, is Curtis Taylor. And he's got it directly in front. One of his teammates out there, Mick James, is double his age.
Just a hush over Windy Hill at the moment. I think if Keilor can get one back here, it really puts a dagger into Aberfeldie's efforts so far this second term.
Yeah, they've kicked the last couple, Abbas. The youngster, slide angle from 40, kicks on the way. Umpire working to his left.
Likes it.
It doesn't matter. Curtis Taylor kicks a magnificent goal. It's the free kick for high contact.
In the middle.
Mark Lynch begging for the ball in the middle of Windy Hill.
He's got to be careful. That's why you've got to be careful, son.
Bad turnover. Isbista inside 50. Cartelli out the back. The Bombers boy Daniel Thompson took the mark, and it saved another chance at goal on the half-time siren. It's a 30-point lead for Keilor half-time of the 2016 Strathmore Community Bank Premier Division Grand Final.
Takes the mark on the forward flank. Gives the handball off. Inside 50. Hislop takes the mark in the forward pocket. This would be a very good start for Abbas if he can go back and drill it.
Just maybe got to be mindful not to bring pull the trigger on that corridor kick unless it's 100% on.
So Zach Hislop, right forward pocket, primary school end. He's kicked one already in that second quarter, comes in. He likes it. He loves it, Abbas. They're on the board first in the second half.
Hold him up.
Numbers, look at the numbers.
Brown did manage to get it out to Ogden. Has been outstanding. Tanner to Brown. And Brown is clear. Sun shining again. We go inside 50. Maybe. What a mark for Dean Galea!
Maybot had to get a hand to that.
This could be the major breakthrough that might kill Aberfeldie off halfway into the third quarter.
He's just done it all today. Marks on the ground, 100 goals. Just spectacular.
For number 6 and a margin of 31 points. He wanted it to go left to right, and he missed.
Stayed straight.
It did, didn't it? Dead straight.
On the most important stage of all, it's Thompson underneath. Didn't read it well in flight. Out the back was Kane Barbudo. He's been a star this year for Keilor. If Galea marks, he's looking into the sun. He does take it. If he kicks this goal, one hand might be on the cup for the Blues. 100 might have been special, but if this is 101, it'll be so much more important. Dean Galea comes in, slow run up. The kick has been good. Just sneaking in. We thought he hooked it. Goal umpire said it was all clear, and they're out to a 31-point lead. Slapped it down, Jack Mack to Nick Catapan. He lost it.
Catapan almost had his head taken off him. And then Hards.
Here we go.
From 50, there it is. finally. Right at the Keilor interchange gate. Sends the ball inside. 50 right on the line. Allen. It was 4 deep. As we say, backman's kick.
He has been a target, though.
He's got Nick Catapan standing right there if he wants to dish it off to a left footer. He says, no, I'll go back. Oh,
cut it out.
Oh, Ryan Allen, very nicely done.
Put his hands up and said, it is mine, mine, mine. Helicopter marked by Dean Keilor. And the locals love him. It's now a sort of situation where they can just...
Wouldn't be long to go.
They'll be queuing up to have the ball in their hands for the final siren. Dean Keilor. High and long to the contest.
Oh,
and that's a really, really good mark.
Kennedy wants it.
By Dave Gordis. 13-13, 91 Keilor, Aberfeldie 9-8-62.
Pump it in deep.
It's looking like a 29-point win for the Blues as we speak. Craven. He's been battling hard all day. I reckon he's been one of Aberfeldie's better players. Nick Catapan overran it. Boy, that's it. Keilor, the Conquerors. And they win by 29 points against Aberfeldie. The Blues are back on top of the mountain. So that's how Keilor did it in the end. A magnificent opening term and then 3/4 of tempo footy to keep it in control. They end up winning by 29 points. Andrew Brown was the Red Rose medalist, the best on ground for season 2016. What a magnificent performance it was. Our man Adam Russell out on the grounds after the game and in the rooms, taking in all the celebrations and speaking to some of the key players. And of course, Mighty Mick. Here's how that went.
Andrew Brown from the Keilor Football Club. Best on ground today. Phenomenal effort by the boys.
Absolutely phenomenal. I wouldn't have picked it about 3 or 4 weeks ago we got there, so super happy. Super happy.
And the way the boys got around Big Mighty Mick at the end of the game, it's a pretty special group you got down there at Keilor at the moment, don't you?
It is special. This might be my fourth year there now, and Mick's been there from the get-go. So, and I've got a lot of good mates down there, so we're building something special down there. So it's really, really, really good.
Well, we found a couple of supporters around here, so I'll let you get back to the celebrations. Congratulations on the win.
Thanks, mate.
Curtis Taylor, one of the young guns here at Keilor, 16 years old. You won a senior premiership. It must be pretty special.
Oh, it's just surreal. It's unreal. I feel like it's not even happening. So I remember this one for ages. Not many people get to play this in a premiership at this age, or even any age. So I'll cherish this, and it's just a good way to finish the year. Couldn't ask for a better way to finish it. So it's been awesome.
Being one of the younger guys at the club, what's it like being down there at Keilor? It must be a real special group for you.
Oh, it's just they've helped me that much easier. Like just coming through, just the support they've given me from day one. First game against Marby, Heritage round. It just made that step much easier. From 16s, I was quite nervous, as you probably think, but I just made that step much easier, and all the support, the supporters, players, they've just been fantastic. It's just couldn't ask better.
Now tonight a couple of celebrations I reckon, but Sunday day of homework. You got much to work on for school Monday?
Lucky holiday started on Friday, so we're pretty lucky with that. So yeah. Anyway.
Once again, all the best. Thanks, Hugh.
Thanks,
good work. Dylan Joyce, captain of the Keilor Football Club, premiership player today. You must be so proud of the boys.
Yeah, it's pretty special. We've been visualising this for 3 or 4 years. We've sort of built our list up over 6 years. Our age demographic, we're still young. We're about 25, 26. So I think our best footy is still ahead of us over the next couple of years, which is pretty exciting. Hopefully we can do what Abbas have done, play in a lot of grand finals and really set the scene and get Keilor back to at the top where we want to be.
And a few of the boys after the game, I saw a few tears and a little bit like that. It must be really special for the group. You seem like such a big family down there at Keilor.
It is. It's a very family orientated club, and it's just that we have been together for so long. We bring in a couple of players every year. It's not like we've brought in big influxes. We've stuck together as a group, and we're all such close mates. That's why the tears are there, because we've worked so hard for so long, and it's a special moment.
All right, thanks, Joycey. Once again, congratulations on the win. All the best.
Thanks, guys.
Dean Keilor, premiership player today. 100 goals. It must be pretty special.
Oh, definitely. Like I was saying before, I'd trade in 100 goals for the premiership. So imagine you get both, which is a good result for the club. So I come here for one reason, to win the flag, and we've done that. So,
that first quarter, you slotted 4 goals. Perfect way to start the game, really.
Definitely, I think, we've jumped them the last 2 times. We know they're a brilliant side, so they've been up the top of the last 4 years. So, the key was to start well. The week off freshened us up, so, we needed to start well against Abbas, who are a good side.
Well, Dean, your individual performance has been topped up with a team performance. well deserved in 2016. Congratulations once again.
Thank you, appreciate it.
All the best.
Thanks.
Mickey James from the Keilor Football Club, Premiership player. You were here in 2008. How special has been this year for you?
Yeah, it is pretty special. You know, the boys stick fat. We worked really hard this year. We gelled well. You know, we're probably not the best talented side, but we stick fat, and that's what wins premierships, I say. So yeah, it's been good.
And the way the boys went about their footy today, you must be really proud, because Aberfeldie, they did bring the heat early, and the way the boys stood up in that first quarter just came out of the blocks.
Yeah, they did. So it's grand final. It's an even game, regardless if you're a better side on paper or not. It's just whoever wants to put the heat on them, he's going to score well. So we knew we were going to come out and bring 100% effort, and that's what we did, and it's why we got the result.
Mick James, Premiership player in 2008, and you've done it again in 2016. Congratulations.
Thanks, buddy.
Luke McGuane, Premiership player with the Keilor Footy Club. Mate, what a season it's been.
Yeah, mate, it's been amazing. Obviously, we got off to an amazing start. We were 9-0, so we hadn't lost, and we had a little bit of dip in the middle. I think it's always hard to keep your competitive spirit up when you know you're going to finish 1 or 2 no matter what. We got to the point where it was us and Abbas that were going to finish 1 and 2, and we knew who we were playing in the first final, so it was hard to keep that, I suppose, the enthusiasm up. We were kicking goals, and if we were in the front, we kind of didn't really keep our enthusiasm up. Once it come crunch time, the boys couldn't have been better, and it's just so exciting when the boys come together like they did for the first final against Abbas. We knew it was going to, we knew what we were going to bring, and I think we'd been waiting for that for a good 9 to 10 weeks sort of thing. So,
Mate, and just on your own footy this year, you didn't play a lot throughout the middle of the season, but the way it all came together at the end, it must be pretty special for you.
Yeah, mate, definitely. I mean, mine neither way it is. I said to Mick at the start of the year that I'll really struggle to play a full season, and it was always going to be the case, but I just said, mate, come crunch time and the bigger games, I'll definitely be there. I'll keep myself as fit as I possibly can, and then, I mean, this group, I mean, they're amazing in the way they are. They're not the most skillful bunch, and neither was I. So, I mean, they're just a bunch of hunters, and that's just what they were. And a bunch of competitors, a smaller ground, and, I mean, don't have to be the most skillful side, but when you're as hungry as what they were, it was amazing.
Doesn't matter how skillful you are, you're a Premiership player now, Luke. Congratulations, all the best.
Thanks, mate, appreciate it.
Keilor Premiership coach, mighty Mick McGuane. The way the boys have grown after the last few years, the journey that the Keilor Footy Club's been on, you must be so proud of the result you got today.
Yeah, absolutely. There's been a lot of hard work over the last probably 5 years, if we really think about it long and hard, about how we want to set up the model. And this competition's about sustainability and what is the best method to put in place to make sure you grow your club, but also remain competitive without becoming a club that wants to be there for a week or two or a year or two, but then they bottom out for 2 or 3 years and go to B grade. We're proud of the fact that since we've been in A grade as a club, we've never been relegated, and we'll continue to use that message to have 3 teams here in Premier League to play in a grand final stage. Our under-18s, who were comprehensively beaten, was disappointing, but to have our reserves win it and to have our seniors play the way they did today to win it, was a testament to the way the club operates.
And just on your 2016 season, it started 11 months ago, really, and just the boys you brought in this year that have been integral to getting that result today. Yeah,
it was selective recruiting. What you can do is waste a lot of time and a lot of energy on speaking to players that may or may not come. We clearly try to earmark what we need, and we recruit on a needs basis. And we've seen our club grow as a group through the middle of the ground. Joyce, Brown, Kane Barbuto, Jamie Papalia, they all started their senior campaign at Keilor. In Jamie's and Kane's case, they played juniors, but as Joycey come to our club and Browning come to our club, they were really young as men, and they've grown together, and they've become really strong mates. And they've formed this bond that's unbreakable when it comes to mateship, and football needs mateship to understand what trust is and reliability and respect is. And we thought we'd grow these boys together in the view that one day they can live the dream by playing in a premiership together. I couldn't be happier for them and more proud of them the way they went about their stuff today. And to see the way they assaulted the ball in the first quarter, and I mean assaulted the footy, but also assaulted the man with the ball, Aberfeldie, when they had it, our pressure was at an all-time high. Our KPI said that at quarter time, and we set the scene, and probably the first quarter is a reflection of the result.
Yeah, exactly. Today, the pressure was so immense, and just the way you came out, it was unlike anything I've seen so far this season. It was just phenomenal.
Yeah, it's about timing, and it's about making sure that we've got fit, healthy bodies that can play in a grand final and last the journey. But also, grand finals are won by individuals that tend to have to master themselves, and I felt we mastered ourselves from an individual standpoint. There was some quality out there. Blackwell through the middle, McLean through the middle, Cabillo's a warrior, Maybon's a good ruckman, in front of the ball, Reamers, Keff had got kicks 5 last week. So if we allowed any easy ball to go in, they were going to be damaging. So we asked from our players to master yourself, and that, by that I mean, when it's your turn to go, you've got to go. And I thought to a degree our players really committed to that message, and then to play it out and do what was required when the game was at its hottest was a reason as to why we had that buffer, and that probably lasted the journey of the game.
Well, Mick, congratulations on the result today. 2016 has been a very memorable one for the Keilor Footy Club. Enjoy the rest of your night, and good luck for 2017.
I appreciate it. Let's get over this tonight first.
So thank you, Adam Russell, for bringing us that post-game from Windy Hill. Congratulations again to the Keilor Football Club. We've now had 4 different winners of the Strathmore Community Bank Premier Division Grand Final in 4 years. So good signs moving forward for the Essendon District Football League. That's it. 2016 is in the book. We have to thank the Pascoe Vale Hotel for looking after us this year on EDFL Web TV. Sportsmoves came on board as well. I know the Sportsmoves highlight of the week was a popular segment this year on EDFL Web TV, so a big thanks to Sportsmoves as well. Still a few things to look out for, though, in the EDFL in the next couple of weeks. Senior B&F night is coming up Saturday, September 24. That'll be at the Moonee Valley Racing Club, so all our big individual winners of the year will be announced there. Teams of the year will be announced that night as well. One more EDFL tonight coming up as well, so stay tuned to our SoundCloud channel to get the final edition of EDFL tonight for season 2016. We'll have the entire season in review. We'll talk about the grand final as well, so plenty to look forward to there. We're also going to have some extended grand final packages. These were very popular last year for all 3 divisions. Look out for those late in September. We will have extended highlights packages of all 3 grand finals from season 2016. I'm Adem Saricaoglu. Enjoy your summer. We'll see you next year on EDFL Web TV.